Is Prince Harry excited about his new career in Hollywood? The Duke of Sussex and Meghan Markle pivoted from being working royals to attempting to become respected figures in the entertainment industry, but will the Suits star surpass her husband? In an interview, relationship expert Sally Baker discussed the couple's potential marital strife after the Duchess of Sussex was seen glowing at various outings. It's understandable that Harry may struggle as his wife Meghan gains greater fame and influence than him, Baker told an outlet. He may feel insecure, jealous, or even threatened by her success. However, with self-reflection and maturity, he can adapt to the changing dynamics in a healthy way. Baker later urged the prince to see the value in Meghan's star power. Focusing on gratitude for their relationship helps keep things in perspective, Baker shared. Harry should avoid viewing Meghan's success as a competition and instead see them as a team supporting each other. Her increased spotlight can also bring positive attention to his own aspirations. The mental health professional noted that working with a counselor would empower Harry. Therapy can provide a space for Harry to process any difficult emotions or insecurities that arise, Baker shared. He may need to work through some ingrained beliefs about gender, power, and self-image. Baker later claimed that speaking to a psychologist would help the Duke with unpacking vulnerabilities, fears, and assumptions enables growth. Judy James analyzed Harry and Meghan's difference in comfortability during the Archewell Parents Summit in New York City. OK previously reported James noticed the famous redhead struggled to assert himself at the forum. At the event in New York, his entire pose and physicality made him look uncomfortable, James explained in an interview. He sat in an awkward position and he didn't take control of his seat, which means adopting a pose that retains a sense of dignity and elegance whatever chair you've been given. When he spoke, he also rubbed his hand along his thigh, up and down, several times, James added. The odd self-comfort gesture can be understandably subconscious, but this was repeated to a point that he must have been aware what he was doing. Aside from the Archewell panel, the Sussexes were seen at Kevin Costner's 1805 gathering at the producer's Santa Barbara home, where Harry looked like a fish out of water. His hand gestures here at the Costner gig are also different for Harry, James explained. Most of them, like clapping hands together and that high, almost pleading hand clasp, are the sort of gestures that tend to say one thing: please listen to me. They suggest a desire to be listened to when someone speaks and a desire to get and hold the attention and respect of the listener, James continued. The author noticed that the former actress helped guide Harry through public appearances. It's interesting here then, that Harry ends up being interrupted by his wife, James continued. Not only does he seem to be fighting for the guy's attention, he also seems to be losing the battle to Meghan, too. She appears to take over with a smile and social ease that Harry might be lacking. For Harry, his royal status was the focal point of his experiences in the UK, but in the US, he is learning to understand the realities of being a celebrity. If you put yourself in Harry's shoes right now, it's possible to guess what's prompting these gestures. Harry is having to do something he never had to do before, which is to fight for attention and to win or earn admiration, the writer explained. As a royal in the UK, he fought to avoid attention but was clearly sucked up to, adored and listened to everywhere he went. Baker spoke to the Mirror.